Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa, and today I'll be presenting my case analysis on Beastie Boys and Monster Energy Company. This case explores how copyright infringement and intellectual property rights intersect with marketing practices in the entertainment industry. So part one is going to be the company profile. So Monster Energy Company is one of the world's leading energy drink producers. They are headquartered in Corona, California, and the company operates under Monster Beverage Corporation, which markets energy drinks globally in over 100 different countries. According to Forbes and Monster's 2023 annual report, the company's net sales exceeded $6.3 billion, driven primarily through the Monster energy drinks. Monster's success came from its aggressive branding, associating its logo and products with extreme sports, music festivals, and youth culture. Its marketing approach is built on high-energy imagery, sponsorships, social media marketing, and collaborations with celebrities and sports athletes. Despite consistent sales growth of roughly 10 to 12% annually over the past decade, Monster has faced several controversies regarding marketing ethics and brand partnerships. Monster Energy maintains strong profitability with gross margins above 50%, a net profit margin of around 25%, and positive working capital that supports expansion into international markets. The company's success depends heavily on its brand image, which made the use of copyrighted music and advertising particularly risky in this case. With that background, let's move into the legal dispute that placed Monster Energy in direct conflict with one of the most iconic hip-hop groups of all time, which is the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys and Monster Energy Drink Company case was centered on Monster's unauthorized use of Beastie Boys music in one of its promotional videos. The video, posted on Monster's website and social media platforms in 2012, featured several of the group's songs mixed by a DJ who was used to promote a snowboarding event. According to Billboard and Rolling Stone reports from 2014, the problem was that Monster used music without securing the necessary licenses or permissions from Beastie Boys directly. The company also included the phrase RIP MCA, referring to the late Beastie Boy member Adam Yauch, further implying an endorsement that never existed. The situation violated U.S. copyright law under Copyright Act of 1976, which protects creative works such as songs and recordings from unauthorized use. Beastie Boys argue that Monster's video used willful infringement because it was used for commercial promotion, not commentary or a parody. Monster claimed the mistake was unintentional and that an employee believed the DJ had permission from Beastie Boys to use their music for this commercial. However, as noted in Cornell Law's Legal Information Institute entry on copyright law, good faith misunderstanding does not eliminate liability when copyrighted work is exploited for profit. The U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York sided with the Beastie Boys in 2014. The jury awarded them $1.7 million in damages, citing clear evidence of willful infringement. The court found that Monster's use of the music directly benefited its brand by associating it with the Beastie Boys' cultural credibility. The judge also rejected Monster's argument that the video was fair use, emphasizing that the clip was commercial and promotional, not transformative or educational. According to Reuters and the New York Times coverage, this ruling reinforced the principle that companies must obtain explicit licensing for any creative content used in advertising. This case sent a strong message across the music and advertising industries It highlighted that intellectual property laws protect artists' rights even after their deaths, and corporations can't rely on informal agreements when using creative works from artists. Following the ruling, several companies reevaluated their marketing strategies to ensure compliance with copyright and trademark laws. This decision also reflected growing recognition of artists' control over how their work is used commercially, an issue that remains especially relevant in digital and influencer marketing age. I agree with the court's decision, as Monster's marketing team failed to follow due diligence in verifying licensing permissions, which shows a lack of respect for intellectual property rights. The ruling not only protected the Beastie Boys' legacy, but also set a legal precedent that discourages corporations from exploiting creative works for profit without consent. As The Verge pointed out, the decision helped reaffirm that copyright enforcement is not just a legal formality, it's a vital protection for artists' creative labor. Ultimately, this case encourages ethical business conduct and underscores how respecting intellectual property strengthens trust between brands and creators. To wrap it up, Beastie Boys and Monster Energy Company's case stands as a clear reminder that creativity deserves protection and that marketing success should never come at the expense of artistic integrity. Thank you for listening.